Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Vivian from ThePaperLetterBlog, also or better known as the Chatty Penpal channel. Now, today I'm going to show you a super fun, super easy project for a square pocket meal. I guess I'm going to call it. I'm terrible at coming up with names, so if you have a better one, feel free. It's a super simple, super easy project. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. The reason why I decided to make this project is I bought those square CD envelopes you see on screen now well over a year ago, and they're super fun, but usually the regular style mail I make doesn't fit. It's too big, so I decided instead of normally I would make an envelope for a project, I decided to make a project to fit my envelope, if that makes sense. So I used the square envelope as a guideline for how big I want to make a project today. That being said, I don't know exactly how big I made this project in the end, but that's the good part of this mail. You do not need exact measurements, and sometimes I like to challenge myself in this way. I made another project to fit an envelope like that, and it helps me to think outside the box, helps me come up with different things that I normally wouldn't have made, because I started working on this project with an empty mind, no idea what I wanted to make, just knowing that I wanted it to fit inside that envelope. Now, the reason why I'm gluing two pieces of paper back to back is because I love these 6x6 papers, but they're usually kind of thin, and because I wanted to turn it into a pocket, I decided that it needed to be a little bit sturdier, so I'm just gluing it back to back, and also it'll look kind of more fun. How I wrote down the measurements, it's 5 by 5 and 1/4 of an inch. That's how big it is. I have, as you can see from that box, a lot of 6x6 papers, and I will use any excuse to use them more often because it's kind of getting out of hand. So that's, if you have a lot of 6x6 papers, this project is the project for you. Then the next thing we're doing is we're going to create the pockets simply by folding over the edges of a piece of paper, and then we're going to tear the top just so that it will look neater. I realized here that I tried to tear the paper apart from each other because I wanted to change something, and then I realized that it had already stuck too much, so I tried to glue it back on. Mistakes were made. And the reason why, here I'm like, the tapping of my fingers means I don't know what to do, but in the end I go with tearing the top because I like neat projects with like straight edges and everything, but for some reason torn paper just looks better. I don't know why. It looks playful, it looks imperfect, which in my opinion is good, is a nice style, is a nice look in crafting, and it just looks, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but try tearing your paper. If you're stuck, try tearing your paper and see where it takes you. Guess that's my second advice of today. The first one being model a project to your envelope, and the second one being try tearing your paper. But okay, what I want to tell you about this project is the reason why I'm uploading this now is because my YouTube has been doing well, but not like super well lately, and I know that people like simple projects. When I started this channel, I would do sorry for my head, by the way. I would do super elaborate projects. I would do, let's say, 7-page flip books. I would film for hours and turn that into one speeded up process video. Would do like super intricate things. I don't know. I would always try to come up with something new. Like I would do shakers, I would do sequins, I would do, I don't know. I tried to come up with something new, and I wouldn't always succeed because I don't know if you know, but coming up with new things is hard. I mean, people ask me like, how do you keep coming up with new ideas? I don't. I just recycle what I know, and then it looks like something new. But I used to put a lot of pressure on my videos, and that caused me to very often lose my crafty mojo. I always hate it when people say crafty mojo, but it's true. I kind of lost it. What am I doing? Oh, I'm resticking that pocket. I kind of forgot what I did making this. I'm so sorry for that. That's kind of annoying. I don't know when I'll stop doing that in future videos. But anyway, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I would do elaborate projects, and then people would like my elaborate project, sure. But then I would sometimes do a less elaborate project that I, at first, wasn't super proud of because it felt lazy. But I realized that people like simple projects. I mean, when you make a Penpal letter, or when you make a Penpal meal, you don't want to be thinking about how big, or it has to be better than it was last time, or it has to be something new, it has to be creative, it has to be blah blah blah. No, when you want to make a Penpal letter, you just want to sit down, grab your pretty papers, and have fun, right? Or relax, or whatever it is that you get out of pen paling. For me, it's both. It's having fun and calming myself down. Like, it's good for anxiety. It's good for a lot of things. It helps me think. It helps me not think. So I don't know why I put that pressure on myself for making really big, elaborate projects. Because lately, I don't know if you've realized, but I've uploaded multiple super simple projects, such as the double pocket fold meal. I keep forgetting what I called that thing. I uploaded that folder, Penpal meal folder that I made after the Craft Stash Paper Society video. Super simple as well. Anyway, I uploaded multiple simple ideas, and then people started recreating them more than they ever did before. Like, people were enthusiastic about the simple idea. So I realized, I don't know who I'm making those super elaborate projects for. It's not for myself, and it turns out it's not for you either, because you may like the simple, I mean, you may like the elaborate projects, but the simple projects get just as many views and many more people actually trying it out. Okay, Video Vivian is preparing for a super dramatic moment off camera, which you cannot see, but I'll show you in a second. Please tell me I'm not the only one that happens to. I have a big box filled with washi tape samples that I like using. There it is, and I knocked it over, spilled everything on the floor. But because apart from 6x6 papers, I've also been trying to use my washi tape samples more, because look how many pretty ones I have. It's not normal. Anyway, I definitely did not mean that as like a complaint, because I love big projects, I love small projects, but I think lately I've been migrating more towards smaller projects because I don't know, I think I just like it. Also because very important for me, it means that I can send out more mail. Like, if I had to choose between sending out one large project or sending out 2 smaller projects, I'm gonna choose the 2 smaller projects. And not because I don't want to send big mail, but just because that means that I get to reply to more people, because I've been receiving so much mail, it's kind of crazy. Anyway, what I wanted to say is that was not complaining. That was not complaining at all. It's just contemplating, I don't know how to pronounce that word, but I used to do this very often. For those of you who are new to my channel, I would just think out loud, talk about what I was thinking about out loud, and that helped me, and for some reason people liked listening to that as well. Don't ask me why, but I realized I haven't done that in quite a while, so I just thought I would take you with me on my thought process, because this is one of my favorite projects that I've filmed in quite a while. I don't know if it's the colors, if it's the simplicity, I don't know if it's the fact that it's gonna be filled with tons of goodies, but I really had fun making this, and I also really had fun sending this out. Even though it's super simple, I know that when you open the envelope, it's colorful, it's filled with stuff, it's fun, it's handmade, it has little details, and it'll still be fun even though I didn't spend 6 hours working on it. So I was kind of excited to share that with you as well, is what I'm trying to say. If you keep hearing me, by the way, restarting the voiceover, that's not because I need many cuts, it's just because I'm now using a different, or the same video editing program, just a newer version. It's Wondershare Filmora 9, for those of you who want to know, and it keeps stopping, like the video keeps freezing. So that's why I'm like pausing and restarting because I'm talking and I cannot see what part of the video is playing because it keeps freezing. It's super annoying, but okay. So for those of you who want to try an editing software, I always recommended Wondershare Filmora number 8, but I wouldn't recommend Wondershare Filmora 9. It's very annoying. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, I've been meaning to ask you this, but if you have a crafty YouTube channel, share it in the comments down below, because I know that many people are looking for more videos to watch, or looking for more creators to follow, or looking for different ideas, maybe looking for someone who does a different style of video making, because I am like chatty and not everyone likes that. So feel free to share your the information, your channel, what it's about, what kind of videos you do, long, short, chatty, music, I don't know, share everything down below. I would love to find more pen pal channels, and I know other people would love to find more as well. Now, by request, I'm also going to talk you through the goodies that I'm including. Of course, I included a couple of tags that I die cut myself with the die cutting machine. I included a washi tape sample with some kind of random washi tapes that I thought would look nice, and now I'm including many washi tape stickers because I have a thing for washi tape stickers. They're a little bit annoying to use sometimes because it's difficult to peel them off, but when you do use them, they're so pretty and fun and colorful. And as you can see, I have about 27 different packets. Slightly overreacting, but not really. A lot of different styles. So I just included some black and white, some gold, some cherries, some flowers, and I even included some dessert washi tape stickers because yes, I literally have it all. Then you cannot see it, but I'm picking off camera from a basket of die cuts. I haven't used that basket in quite a while, but I just thought it would be fun to include some bigger die cuts because I'm not including envelopes in this pocket. Normally I would stuff it with little envelopes and little goodies and everything, but I'm just doing random bigger gifts, if that makes sense. So I also decided to pick some bigger die cuts. And last but not least, I'm making a teeny tiny flag that says my new favorite tea. It's from Clipper, or Copper if you're from Germany, and it's quite nice. It's like orange and turmeric, and it's very summery and very nice. So I stapled a little flag to the tea that says my new favorite tea. And then here I'm showing you the project one more time, including everything and a close-up look with a clean background. I really hope this shows quite well what we've done, and I hope that you like it as much as I like it. So that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Follow my channel if you haven't already. Use the hashtag ThePaperLetterBlog if you end up recreating this, and who knows, I might show it on screen sometime in the future. And a big thank you to my patrons I just showed at the end of the video. I hope to see you again soon. I hope you're all doing well. Stay healthy and stay crafty, and I'll talk to you again soon. Yeah, that's it from me. Bye.